Hello everybody, Trekkie here with another episode of Trekkie Feeds the Beast, William Shatner style. No, I'm just kidding. Not gonna do that. That would be annoying. Or would it? Oh, it absolutely will. But anyways, today we're gonna be working on the spawner rooms. I'm sorry, now I'm just being stupid. We're gonna be working on the spawner rooms for our base. Probably won't get them all finished. We have a limited amount of time. They're gonna take quite a bit. There's gonna be about about 16 rooms altogether. There's only so many mobs though, so if you think about it, you really don't need all the kind of mobs anyways. You got, let's look. One creeper, skeleton, wither skeleton, pigman, angry zombie, zombie. I think I'm forgetting one. I'm talking about mobs that can be transported via a water system that are like 2 high, 1 wide. Like I said, like the ones I've just mentioned. I think I'm forgetting something. But that's basically it. Oh, witches, right, witches. So that's about 7. So we're not even going to have enough mobs to fill the entire system. And you don't need angry zombies and regular zombies. It's really a waste. I'd really just rather have just angry zombies. So we'll see. We'll see how I will work it out. Let's see. That'd be 6 altogether. Maybe on like 2 different sides of the thing we'll have like 2 sets of row of 3. And the other side will have 3. And this way each mob could have 2 rooms. And that'll be enough for 6 mobs. And then the blazes will be up there, 2 rooms above. Like I said, these will just be auto-killed by water. And then the blazes rods will drop down into our system. Let's get up here so I could... Like I said, the blaze rods will fall down through the system and get collected by the transposer. Everything will get sent and sorted in our sorting system, which will be pretty much applied energistics. Which is an amazing system, and of course it'll be able to autocraft for us if we need the reagents for whatever. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and basically just getting the spawner system set up, as much of them as possible. I'm kind of running on a tight schedule in real life. I mentioned in my update that I could possibly be losing my internet, but that situation that situation has passed. The internet company decided not to bill me before I was able to pay them again, so there you go. I get to keep my internet. Crisis averted. Excuse me. But before we get all to all that, I pre-recorded a bit where I crafted this magical device. Trekkie's Wife Beater 2000. I'm just kidding, it's Earthbreaker. Wife beater is a little extreme. I don't have a wife. I'm so alone. Oh, loneliness. But who needs a wife when I could break stuff instantly? Ha ha. Take that, bitch. That's what you get for cheating on me. Why did you cheat on me? Just kidding. That never happened. Cheat on Trekkie? I mean, come on. What kind of madness are we talking about here? Being a Trekkie is the epitome of sexual sexiness and other things of that nature. Anyways, I'll cut off to I'll cut away and you can watch me make the damn thing. Because I wanted to record it. It's an end game item. The thing is amazing. It will chew up your energy like nothing else, but it breaks every block, including obsidian, instantly. And of course, when I say any block, I mean blocks that are actually meant to be broken. That doesn't include warded blocks, force fields, or bedrock. But it's an amazing item. Even while flying, it'll break stuff instantly. So, pretty cool. It takes extra energy. But anyways, I'll be back after this short video interlude. Alright, we're going to be making ourselves a Vajra, or Vajra, whatever, however you want to say it. It is pretty much the ultimate tool and weapon, except I like my Thaumium sword more because it's AE, but for general attacking, not clearing spawners, the I think it does 13 hearts of damage. Breaks pretty much any block in one hit, except for warded stone, bedrock, and other purposely unbreakables. So we're just gonna get right in here. I've already crafted some of the stuff just to ease this along. So let's get this done right quick and in a possible hurry if we can. So 3 superconductors. What else we need? For some reason my thing is always... Why did it reset? That was stupid. Now they're all the way down here. It doesn't make sense. It seems like every time I look, stuff is in a different spot. Alright, let's look what else we need. We need to do this. We're making the magnetron right now, which is 4 copper, 4 refined iron, and one of them superconductors. Okay, that was a good hit. A little bit laggy. Alright. Let's get it done. Bow, bow. Oops. At the corners. Boom, 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 boom. In the middle, one of these suckers in here should give me the superconductor. Wait a minute. I am looking at this right. Copper, refined iron, superconductor. Should give me this. Copper, superconductor, refined iron. Is it on a roll? Is it on a like on a rolling bench or something? No, it's just regular crafting. Why can't I craft the... Let's try on a regular... Oh, no, I'd like these back. Thank you. Let's try it on a regular thing. Sometimes it's buggy. So, what was it? Dunk, dunk. Pow, pachow, pachika, pow. Not there either. That is weird. I guess we won't be crafting it after all because the recipe is bugged. I am 100% sure. Okay, it's superconductor, copper, 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 refined iron, refined iron, refined iron, refined iron. Should give me the magnetron, but for some reason, these are superconductors. For some reason, the recipe will not craft. Yeah, it'll craft something else. I don't know. Let's try it on the Thaumcraft workbench. Try it in every possible avenue. Not there either. Gotta love buggy crafting. Okay, here's a regular workbench over here. If this doesn't work, well, I don't know what the hell to tell you. Yeah, it's not gonna craft. That's exactly what it was, too, for the magnetron. Shaped IC2 crafting. It's exactly as it has it. For some reason, I am doing it in the middle, right? Yeah, exactly as it has. These are superconductors. I'm not sure exactly how to make it more perfect, game. Alright, well, I mean, I guess so much for that, huh? I don't know what to do. I can't make it even though I clearly have the right thing. Copper. The other one says copper. This says copper ingot. Is there an actual difference? Let's try the old Forge lexicon. You gotta make it all. Okay, copper. I want the version that just says copper. Yeah, let's turn it into that. Okay, this just says copper. Let's see if that makes any bit of difference. It shouldn't. Forge library is usually pretty accurate with these things, but we're gonna give it a shot. Superconductor, refined iron. Yeah, see, there it works. It's like copper ingot. What the hell is that? Okay, we're moving on. Y'all saw it right here. That is bullshit. Get your shit together. Alright, okay, that was one component of this Varja core. We need 2 more iridium plates. I completely underestimated how much this costs to make. I have 1 iridium plate in here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's over here, I think. Yes. My stuff is not combined. Okay. Should not be too difficult to get another. Let's go over here in the area of lag while this thing is running. Run away! That's clearly not it. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Not a diff. Oh, clearly I was errant in my quest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how I always end up with cobble in my damn chest or my damn inventory. Get out of there. Rolling machine. Oh, not that. Iridium at the corners. I grabbed one too few figures when I'm trying to craft something nicely and quickly. Get out of my damn inventory, cobble. Did I grab this shit? Okay. A little frustrated now, but whatever. We got it. I need diamond dust. Got plenty of it. I just pretty much pulverized diamond chests. So that should give us our iridium alloy ingot. Would you throw in a was it an industrial compressor, implosion compressor, whatever the hell this thing's called, implosion compressor? With your industrial TNT, bam, iron or iridium plate. Get away from this place because it's laggy. That industrial centrifuge, it lags the hell out of me. If it's not running, I have no lag. But if it's running, I lag all to hell. Okay, let's get back on target. I got 2. So I got this, got 2 more superconductors, got the high voltage transformer, got it, ching chang and a bing and a bang. We've got to make this. Should have everything I need to make it. In theory. Everything's in theory at this point. Alright, let's get our stuff. Oh, that's what that redstone was for. Okay, I was ahead of the game. Excuse me, I apologize. Alright, now we're ready to make the Vajra core. Should have everything we need. Iridium plates. High voltage transformer. Tesla coil. Magnetron, which ridiculously requires copper, not copper ingots. Okay, we got Vajra core. Hopefully there's no more. Okay, 2 of these, 2 of that. Okay, we need to make a Lapitron. Damn! Lapitron crystal, which is just this, and 6. Easy, already got. Crystals made. See, right here, I'm ahead of the game. 2 regular circuits. Okay, what else did we need? We needed 2, and 2 more refined iron. Yeah, avoid the cobble like the plague. 1, 2. 1, 2. I swear to God, it better let me craft it. After that, I had to go with, alright, let's see. We should have everything we need. Okay, let's craft the Vajra. The Vajra. I won't call it the Vajra because it sounds cooler. In my personal opinion, the Vajra. It's exotic. It's very tight. It's very sexual. And we have the Vajra. Dun 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 dun. We are bad fucking ass. Let's go over here to our abundant recharging stations. Toss the sucker in. It holds all. Can it? Oh, it was just lagging. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, does it require like a interdimensional storage unit? I was like, oh, that would have sucked. Wow, that really charged quickly. There's one thing else I want to put on it because that lag. All right, let's get over here. I should have one in here somewhere. Fortune 3. Yeah, there we go. Let's put Fortune 3 on the sucker. I hate being over here in this lag, but let's do it. I'd like to name it 2, but I'll do that off camera. I'll probably name it something. Oh, it requires 9. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, y'all saw me craft the Vajra. Now we can break just about anything. Let's go find something to break it with real quick. Maybe obsidian. Obsidians are pretty tough. Get out of my damn inventory. A pretty tough resource. Yeah, I just jumped off the cliff. It's gonna be lava. Okay, this should work. Oh, dang! That does break it instantly. Wow. And of course it doesn't work on bedrock because, well, bedrock's not meant to be broken. But it insta breaks obsidian. That is amazing. That is awesome in levels that everybody here who just saw that can comprehend. Breaking obsidian instantly. I bet this thing could really do a number against the wither, but we'll test that another time. Anyways, Vadra, we are now equipped to kill. See you all for the rest of the episode. Whether this is the beginning or the end, I have not yet decided. This is pre-recorded. So, see you all at whatever point this ends up. And welcome back. What was 11 minutes for you was really just 1 second for me. I pretty much hit my record button to stop recording, and then I smiled, and then I pushed it again. So, oh no! Get back in the nether, you nugget. Anyways, let's take some. I didn't really need that much. Yeah, didn't need that much. That'll do fine. Oh, now it's over here. Stop it. Stop it! Okay. We're moving on over here. So basically, what I decided that the central point, I extended this room. It may extend more. This is, like I said, the main chamber. We've gone over this before. And the spawner rooms are going to be below, except for the blaze, which are going to be above. Because you can't transport blaze with... See, I wish I had my gravity chest plate still. You can't transport blaze with water because they get damages them. They die. So what we need to do, we'll worry about the blaze another episode, or I might just do it off camera. You've seen me build a blaze room when I first started. You've seen me do spawner rooms before. So basically I'll be showing you where I'm going to place the rooms, I'll build them, and then I'm just going to show you how I transport the monsters up. Provided we have enough time today, because that me building the wife beater 2000, it's quite a strenuating process. I'm worn out already from having done it the other day. So we're just going to go down. I want to make sure I don't go down too far. I don't want to. And there's also going to be tanks down here, like storage tanks. So down here is not going to be just strictly spawners and nothing else. There's going to be other things down here. It's just that right now we're working on the spawner rooms. I don't know if I wanted it to be that high. See, watch this. Instant break. I don't want it to be too far below this structure. I do like some space between it, and I might want to have a little bit of dome structure, so I am going to leave it a little bit below. So this is going to be basically where the spawner is centralized. So I'm going to go down 2. Actually, I think I have a... Because I removed my blaze spawner room because I didn't need it. So let's get that thing so we could have a look. It's laggy. It's very laggy. I blame it on the other players on the server. The other players on the server are the cause of all the problems. These people, you see these people right here? Except for Ostramasi, because that person's a saint. These other 3 people, they're to blame. If there's problems that are not even related to the server, if there's like a world political crisis, the other people except for Ostramasi, those are the problematic people right there. They cause it all. It's their fault. The Hindenburg disaster, that was their fault. That's all their fault. Okay, so here's where one of our... This isn't where the spawner itself is going to be, because the rooms are going to be side by side, and the rooms are... Say its central is 1, and then you want 4 to each side, so it's about 5. So let's go 1, 2, 3, because I want 3 spaces between the 2 rooms. I probably should have done this on another side because this wall's here. Yeah. Let's. Man, I just yelled at y'all, didn't I? Well, I can still show you the room. Okay, so this is where the room's going to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 would be where the spawner is. So it's spawner, 4 spaces of room, and then the wall, which would be right here. And then you got a little bit of space between them in case I want to walk away to an extended bit over here or whatever I choose to do. I like to leave space between things in case I need to work with it a little bit. and we all know how to make a spawner room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here on one of the other sides to demonstrate it, because the wall of my place is still in the way. I unfortunately cannot do much about that until I'm able to build the tanks in the actual base, so I can start getting rid of the stuff in this area and actually clearing it out. So that's a little bit of a blockage, but it'll be dealt with in time. So let me go ahead and build 2 spawner rooms over on that side, and then I'll basically show you how we're going to link this all up. So I'll see you in a minute, or actually it's just going to be a second for y'all. It's going to be probably half an hour to an hour for me, because I'm slow. Alright, we are back, and I've carved out, or shouldn't say carve out, I've created 2 rooms of equal structure, both spawner rooms. And if you could take this structure and just multiply it twice more down, you'll have 6 spawners on this side, 6 spawner rooms on this side. And each layer will hold a single mob, because there's only really 6 different kind of mobs that'll fit through these kind of systems anyways. So 3 different kind of mobs over here, 3 different kind of mobs over there. And each layer will have their own. And each layer will have their own water system to move them out and meet together, and then move up ultimately to our system, which will drop them over there. And for our pleasure of killing. Yes. So each room is a standard 9x9. It doesn't need to be fancy. I didn't worry about looking. Oh, here, what's the coordinates? One side's 3, one side's 4. I didn't worry about that, because it doesn't matter. If you were working with standard world vanilla spawners, maybe you'd want to worry about each block spawning space to get the most out of it. But these tier 5 soul shard spawners work so fast that even for the few mobs you may lose, you're still going to be swimming in mobs, so it's not a huge deal as you'd be worried about vanilla. So what we got to do is basically old school water conveyors and elevators and all that stuff. This is the most basic of stuff. It works perfectly for this system design. Basically, at the back of the room, run across it with stairs. Da-na-na-na, stairs. Then in front of the stairs, 1 block and 1 block up. Basically, at a diagonal from the stairs. It's a diagonal from the stairs. Then we put just a whole line of signs. You all know how this works. At least I hope you do. If you don't, well, I mean, now's a good time to learn. And you may be wondering, why would I do such a thing? Why would Trekkie be so crazily inclined to do something of such a silly nature? And I'm going to tell you. Because I am a crazy madman. But not really. And above that, since all the mobs we will be escorting will be able to fit in a 2-high space, the 2 blocks above that, I should mention real quick that a typical spawner room, you would only need 1 space above the spawner, and then the ceiling. The soul shard spawners seem to work a little bit different, as they could utilize a 2 above the spawner, space. So this room is actually taller than most spawner rooms for vanilla. So the top 2 blocks of the room, I know you can't really see it, but they are in fact 2 down. It's not easy to see, but you got 2, and then you got the 2 here, so they'll get swept up here in the water, and they'll get pushed toward the middle, in which case they'll get pushed out the back. I guess I really didn't need these red things here at all, but who cares right now. So let's work on moving the water. I have this Emperor's Chalice, really useful. Basically an infinite water bucket. I probably could have found a better one to replace. Okay. Just going to put water all across the front of the room. And all this will push me over to the stairs. Wherever the mobs spawn, they get pushed to here. It's like, okay, well, what next? Each corner of the room, you're going to put a water source block. And that'll push you toward the center and out the back. So no matter where they spawn in the room, since there's no open area, they won't be aggro to anybody. Say I'm here, I spawn over here, it'll push me over here, and then the water source blocks over here will push me over here, and I get pushed out. The blocks we put above will keep them from jumping at the doorway and getting stuck and crowded. So it's really just a matter of efficiency, keeping from. If these weren't here, they'd be all bobbing up and down and get stuck at the doorway. This way, they get trapped under here and they get pushed out evenly. These are basic mob room things. Works in vanilla if you're so inclined. So now out the back, we're going to be worried about pushing them up and over to each other. Because that's how I want to do it. That's how I roll. Actually, I probably could just straight up move them straight up. So let's just do that. So let's block off the water here. I know I'm bobbing up and down. It's annoying. I know. I can't help it because my gravity chest plate is gone. Do not have enough iridium to do so. Forgive the bobbing for apples. So the water thing pushes us out to here. Maybe even further. Nope, straight up there. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put stairs right here where the water ends. Put a sign here. And of course we're going to want to keep blocking off the water. Above the sign right here, above the stairs, you would want to put another water source block. Basically, this is just to keep the water moving, because water only travels 8 spaces, or 8 blocks. So we're just... Damn you! Damn you, ice! Don't do that. Bad. No. No. So let's just get here. Above here. And I think it goes up to right above. Let's see if we... No, we won't be able to get over there, so we're going to have to remove this. Okay, so now we have to go up for the blocks above it. And basically now their mobs will be pushed out here, and they'll be pushed right up the stairs, and they'll just keep moving along. We'll do the same on the other side. Let's worry about moving this out of there first. You're not going to be seeing the back of this from there anyway. This is the only side of the room really that's going to be visible. So that's why I have these open, so they could be, the spawn rooms could actually be part of oh my god, I can't say it. The decor of the room. There you go. God dang. Trekkie, learn to speak English. What is wrong with you? So we just close this off. And we just keep moving this along now. Till about halfway between them, which is where they will meet, and then we'll move the mob elevator to move them up. Simple concept. Like I said, it's not a new concept either. It's something that's been around for quite a while. So what's about halfway? This is about half, so about 2 out. So well, we're 1 out. So yeah, so both the water streams will meet up in the middle. Actually, it'll actually go further, but let's get this. I'll worry about designing it after. Basically, I just want to get the mob system down. You know, we could add windows or glass. If we're in the middle, we could actually see them going up. So let's get in the middle. Like I said, the water streams will completely push us out without even having to move. So that's the great thing about these water streams is the mob isn't required to move along them. I don't even have to touch the buttons. I'll just float along and I'll be pushed along perfectly. I get pushed up in the middle, pushed out, pushed back, pushed up the stair, and now I'm getting pushed, and I'll fall in a second. The mobs get moved out. See, that's exactly where they'll meet. This block is where they'll meet, so I may just remove this for the time being. And actually, what I will do here is I'm going to put a sign. You'll see why I'm going to do that in a second. So I'm going to repeat this process I did over on this side on the other one, and we'll continue. Alright, we're back. Both sides are now, in fact, done. We are ready to continue. Now we'll be working on, since both sides meet up in the middle, and as you can probably see, it's snowing, as it always is. They meet dead center perfectly. This is where the mobs will start going up and be fed over to the very central point of the tower. So what we need to do is work on our mob vader to get up there. First, I would like to place all the signs. Might as well do it. So basically, we'll be skipping a block every time. So skip. Okay. Sign. Would you like to let me place my signs, please? That would be nice. Hello, game. Would you like to work with me, please? Here, come on. That would be so nice. I'm probably disconnected. What is with this thunder? Jeez, it's going fucking batshit crazy around here. Okay, what the hell is this bullshit? I mean, honestly, that's the third time in a row this shit has disappeared on me. Hold on, I'll be back. All right, let's try this again. Sign. I want to keep my sign there, please. Thank you. It's kind of hard to see where the blocks are with these things. So we may end up having to break every once in a while. Yeah, space. Why do I not have my jetpack on? I flew over here. Skip block place. Skip block place. Why do I drop so like a freaking... Skip block place. Basically all the way up. This is what we're doing. Tedious process, but imagine what this would be like without the benefit of a jetpack or other such mod abilities. Quite a bit more difficult. Completely doable, of course, but it's worlds of pain. Especially for what we're trying to do here. Just gotta go up and up and up. Thank God signs stack. I remember when I first started playing, you could only do one sign per inventory space. Total pain. Just terrible, terrible inconvenience. I was like, I remember we were stuck in 1.2.5 for the longest time, and 1.3 is when signs started stacking. Since I played modded, where the hell's my signs? You can't replace the signs. Since I played modded, we're basically waiting for all the mods, and this is back in the Tekkit days. So in Tekkit's complete shit, anyways. But so we're waiting. Anyways, 1.2.5 stuck with the mods before. And signs were such a nice thing to be able to stack, because like what I'm doing here, all the signs I've placed so far, that'd be like an inventory full of signs. So yeah, it was quite. Oh my god, that worked out perfectly. I was worried about that. Yeah, the water source block up here will go straight ahead. So that's exactly where we need it to be. Everything's working out perfectly. I'm happy. I'm building the mob system. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place the glass on the front. This way, if we're over there, we can actually see the mobs rising up. So that's kind of cool. You'll be able to see them perfectly. We're just going to be using this. I probably could use glass covers, would work really nice as well. But I'm just going to use glass viewers because they work really nice. Their textures connect. Alrighty. Now we just need to get in there. The only way to do that now is through the top. Now another thing that I'm glad I have is this Emperor Chalice. Like I said, it's an infinite water bucket. You're gonna have to. Well, basically, what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to fill every space between these signs with a water source block. And the theory behind this is when mobs hit it, mobs always go up in water. So they'll hit this middle spot. There'll be a water source block here. They'll want to start swimming up immediately. And of course, if mobs are in water too long, they'll drown. So there's space between each of them to keep them from drowning. You know, be it lag or for whatever reason that may cause them to do so. I'm taking no chances. I don't want all my mobs dying in the mob system. So I'm giving them plenty of places to get air. So space. I'm actually going to do this without my jetpack on because it's easier. Bob, Bob, Bob. Because you can't place the water where the signs are anyway, so I could just basically hold, hold, hold. And this is basically what mobs are going to be doing. They're going to be swimming up in the water. Let me see where I am in conjunction to the top. Okay. Yeah, above that's where it's going to push out. Okay, so this is going to push us out. They're going to swim out here, and then they're going to get pushed along here. And along this way, will all the water system be pushing right toward the middle. And plop, right smack in the middle. Of course, we're going to have water going everywhere. Oh, oh no! Ooh, keep pushing the wrong buttons. Thank you, shoes. Thank you. You saved my life. That would have been a splat hadn't I had those shoes. Oh, God, what terrible, terrible, terrible mess. What a terrible, terrible price that would have been to pay. So let's go ahead and get these dealt with. Gotta put stairs here. It's basically the same as we did on the side. And basically what we need is just this to block it off. Now I may end up changing the blocks later as we go along as I do the actual decor. But for now I'm just worried about making sure the mob systems work perfectly as needed. The water will take us right to the stairs. I've already calculated it out, so we don't have to worry about messing with that. It's basically just the point of getting it over there. I want to be able, before the episode is over, we will have mobs. I have two tier 5 skeleton spawners, or shards rather, just rating and willing. No, I'm just waiting and willing to be used. If I could ever learn to speak English, it'll be an amazing day. It'll be something of amazement. It's going to be quite on. Of course, I ran out of black. I ran out of the black. Is what I run out of. Look at the moves room over here, walking the tightrope. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. The island I actually found them on is like about 10,000 blocks away, so I really don't want to have to travel that. They're both on them. No snow over here because of my glass shield. Hell yeah. Let's get more black. I've prepared much black Secordite in advance. Look at that. Not so pretty to look at from this angle, but you're not going to be seeing it from this angle. Like, there's going to be big walls. This is the inside. You're not going to be seeing this from the outside. And of course, it'll be decorated up so it looks nicer. Things rarely look nice before they're done. They just kind of look like a weird construct monstrosity. Okay. Basically, this will run us right on over. And they'll get dropped right there. So it's going to take us right to where we need them to be. So, and of course we have to have our signs. One before the stairs. So there. 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 And right next to this, we put the water. So that sweeps us on over, gets us some snowballs in the process, because it just never stops snowing. I swear it snows 24/7 on the server. If you see it without snow, you're witnessing one of the true miracles. 2 blocks just enough. 2 blocks just for enough, and the water will be going down here, but I do not want water in the way, because then they'll just stand on top of the water and keep bobbing down. So what I'm going to put is a sign here, which may say, okay, there's still water there, but watch this trick. If I can find a steady footing, just place another sign on top of the sign. And there you go. And they drop down. So the water streams will carry us completely across the gap. We got streams down there, streams that carry us up, streams that carry us across. This is why I can't use mobs that can't be touched by water. Everything else could be properly, carried across. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this up right here. And we'll go ahead and... because then the water will freeze if I don't. I have to cover it up. So I'll go ahead, I'll cover this, hurry up. We'll get ready to put some mobs in and give it a good run. And then we'll call it an end. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, system's ready. All the walls are placed. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Old rock and roll racing reference for anybody as old as me, which is probably nobody watching this. So, but who isn't aware of rock and roll racing? Anyways, I set up some wiring. It is ready to go. All I need to do is drop what am I doing? I'm gonna place my soul shards in here. Skeleton, if I can. Okay. I have it turned off so I don't get swarmed by skeletons while I'm in here. Because there is no creative. This is legitimate, so I don't want to get swarmed. As you can see, I don't have max armor. I'm wearing a advanced jetpack, so I could still be killed. Do not wish to be so, though. Somebody turns the shit on me though. I'll be able to kick some ass. So, as I can say, there will probably be platforms in the middle of this room. You can sit back, watch the various mobs go out if I were so to wish. Of course, if I'm turning the spawner systems on, I'll probably be up there waiting to. So let's turn this on. All we need to do is turn it on and watch. There should be skeletons spawning from both. Oh, skeleton lag, skeleton noise lag. God dang. I hate sound lag. I wish they would work on that. It's so terrible. Anyways, they funnel through. You should see them start popping up in the middle. Yeah, they clog a little bit, but that's the nature of the game. Not as much as they would if I didn't put those things to keep them from bobbing up and down all over the place. Okay, you can see them in the middle here. Yeah, they do tend to clog up a little bit. Or a little bit, maybe a lot. I don't know if it keeps up. See, there they go. Sometimes they'll clog and then one will die. At the rate they... God, if I could get on this thing. At the rate they spawn, it's not going to be a huge issue. At least I don't think so. Yeah, they'll spawn. Like I said, there's going to be multiple spawners on each side of the room, so I'll have enough monsters anyway. And some of them will take damage. That's why I put a lot of holes so they as few of them as possible. So even if I'm over here, gotta get away from the sound lag once again. Oh, this is why I always have my sound off when I'm playing just by myself. So annoying. So even if I'm staying over here by the spawner, I could still see them floating up. And now they're over here and they'll drop. Of course, these will die because I have too far a drop. So let's place a block. I'm staying in the middle of the room. Maybe I'm in the middle of the room. This is going to be the main quarters after all. And I'll see plenty of mobs come through. Yeah, they are getting clogged a lot more than I suspected I would. I may have to add double systems for them to go through, because they are clogging a lot more than I suspected. What I would probably end up doing, instead of having 2 times skeletons spawning at any given time, I'd probably have it where you could spawn like 1 mob from this and 1 mob from that. Or I may just end up doing different things. I don't know. I'll work out the system. But it still works. And with multiple mobs popping through here, you're still going to get plenty of experience. So there should eventually be see stuff popping through here already. So the system isn't as... Well, there's a mob, but they're still taking death damage because they're taking suffocation damage down there. So I may have to work with the system a bit. But they still come through at such a rate. I mean, look at all this. This is still faster than any normal spawner. It's just that they get stuck in that one little area. At the rate that they're doing this, I'll never get any experience. I might have to work it. What I may end up having to do, I may just take it down a block, so they're taking actually less drop damage, because I'll be clearing them with a sword anyway, so they'll still be taking plenty. So I may just cut it off one block and see how that goes. I'll work with it and I'll fix it. The thing with these kind of systems is it's really hard to predict how they're going to react in an SMP environment. They're coming through, that's for sure. We do know that the water is moving correctly. It's just they get clogged at this one little point and they take damage. That's not what I want them to do. Unfortunately, there's no real good way. I may end up making it just a single spawner per mob, and then each mob will just get pushed out and pushed up. They'll be up and below each other instead of having two side by side. If it's problematic, because you'll get plenty of spawns anyway, and I really don't want to be sitting here waiting for them all to come over here just to die. A little bit unfortunate, a little bit unpredictable. It worked fine when I did it in, sadly, when I did it in single player creative. But they're just getting clogged up so badly in the multiplayer. Even though they're both technically supposed to work similar now, they just don't. So I may have to see what I can do about this. Yeah, they take damage before they can even get up there. Not a single one has made it up here alive. That's disappointing. But you know, that's the name of the game. When you're playing in a multiplayer server, you can't really test it out in creative just to see how it's going to work. It works perfectly in, you know, my creative world, but not so much here. So what I'll probably do is I'll just end up lowering the max drop height, and it'll just probably counteract it. Like I said, I'll be hitting them with a sword anyways, so not a huge deal. I'm still getting drops. It's mostly what I want anyways. I really don't need experience anymore, but it would be nice to be able to get it should I want it. Little tweaking, like anything, you know. Let's turn this off. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn off the system. So, a little bit of a bust, not working in here like I had hoped, but I'll make it work. And like I said, oh god, that sound lag. I hate sound lag. I don't know why sound lag is so terrible, but it is. So what I'll end up doing is I'll probably just make it a single spawner per animal or per mob. That's really all you'll need anyway, and then they won't take so much damage because there'll be nothing blocking them, and it should work fine. So I'll probably just make it a single spawner per, and it'll work perfectly. 2 is overkill anyways, right? It's a little greedy. Yeah, not a single monster has lived. That kind of negates the whole point of the mob experience system. So yeah, one of those single player to multiplayer things. What can you do? Anyways, hope you enjoyed the episode. Sorry it ended up in such a bust, but that's the nature of the game. You can never really predict how systems are going to work in multiplayer versus single player. Even when they tried to make it, even though single player is supposed to work like multiplayer now, I don't even know. But anyways, see you all next time. I'll have fixed and I'll make the spawner rooms on all the side, and then it should work perfectly. I'll work it out by next time. So, see y'all next time. Quick little ending addendum here. As you can see, there's tons of skeletons going through now. The fault was because I forgot to put 2 signs on the sides of this middle water block. So basically, the water was spraying over this side, and basically going there, they drowned before they even got to the middle. So that's why they were taking so much damage. Now they don't take any damage at all. So it's actually working as I had tested it to be. It was just my own error that was preventing it from doing so. So, oops, double derp on me. Let's see if any are properly going in the middle now. Some should be, yep, see? One landed right there, and then there goes another. So it actually works. It actually works perfectly. So I'm actually going to be able to do it as I had originally planned. In my creative world, I actually had 3 spawners next to each other, and they weren't clogging. And I was like, well, this is only 2. It shouldn't be drowning like they are. And it was just because there was water spewing off to the side where it shouldn't be, and they were drowning before they even got to the center. See, look at all these skeletons. I have the sound turned off, if you haven't noticed. First thing I did when I stopped the episode is like, yeah, but now they're just spewing out skeletons for days. Mr. Moo Cow, he's certainly happy. So yeah, now they're just Some of them are still going to die from the drop. It's inevitable. See, there's another one. But at the rate they're coming through, it ain't going to matter. So, problem solved just by fixing my own mistake. See? So sometimes you just make mistakes. But anyways, it works perfectly. We can move forward, and I thank God I don't have to tear these rooms up. So, once again, see you next time.